Warning: this case actually happened in Sweden in 2017. The disappearance of the child was officially recorded. The Carlson family gave several interviews, but soon disappeared from the public space. In August 2017, the couple Carl and Lisa Carlson and their daughter Emma decided to spend a weekend in a rented wooden house deep in the woods near Lake Vättern in Sweden. This place seemed perfect for escaping the noise of the city. Complete silence, nature, fresh air. The house was old, dating back to the 60s, but well preserved. There was no internet connection, and the mobile phone service worked only in one corner of the house near the window. The family decided to spend this weekend without phones, TV, or social media, just them and nature. The first evening was calm: a barbecue, a walk by the lake, and a starry sky. But at night, everything changed. Carl woke up around 2 in the morning. He heard a faint knocking sound, and as if someone was lightly tapping their fingers on the glass. At first, he thought it was the wind or branches, but the sound was too rhythmic. Knock, knock, knock. Pause. Knock, knock, knock. He got up and went to the bedroom window, but there was nothing there. Only the dark silhouette of the forest. When he went back to bed, the sound was repeated, but from the other side of the house, now from the kitchen. Carl went to check it out, but again, nothing. In the morning, he told Lisa about it, but she just laughed. Maybe animals or imagination. The forest, you know. But there was anxiety in Carl's eyes. He definitely heard those sounds. The next night, things got more serious. Around 3 in the morning, a cell phone rang in the house. It was Carl's old cell phone, which was lying turned off in a drawer. He had definitely turned it off. The phone was ringing. The screen showed an unknown number. When Carl answered, there was a hiss in the phone, like an electric crackle, but amidst the noise he could distinctly hear something like crying. Quiet, almost childlike. And then a hoarse whisper. "Don't go out." Carl threw the phone down and it turned off again. They couldn't sleep. All 3 of them stayed in bed until morning. When they went outside, they noticed something strange. Under the kitchen window, in the ground, there were footprints. They were small, barefoot, but they didn't look like human footprints, as if the toes were too long and the foot too narrow. Carl tried to calm Lisa down, saying that someone was joking. But inside, he knew it was no joke. They decided to leave the same day, but when they tried to start the car, the battery was dead. None of the phones were picking up a signal, so they were forced to stay another night. In the evening, they tried to light the fireplace to avoid sitting in complete silence. Emma fell asleep, but Lisa and Carl could not close their eyes. And then, the worst happened. Around 2 in the morning, the phone rang again, but this time it was Lisa's phone, which didn't have a SIM card. There was one word on the screen: Emma. Carl immediately rushed to his daughter's room. The bed was empty. Panic. They started screaming, running around the house. The door was locked from the inside. The windows were intact. They ran outside. The forest was silent. But then they heard laughter from the lake. Children's laughter. They ran there. And then Lisa screamed. There were footprints on the wet sand near the water. Those strange, barefoot ones again. And next to them, Emma's little teddy bear, wet as if it had been dipped in water. The police arrived only the next day. The child was never found. There were no signs of disappearance, no evidence of a break-in. They searched the woods for several days with no results. A week later, Carl received another call. The number was the same as that night, and again it was a whisper. "She will stay with us."